The stablecoin that increases in price it has been founded in 2020. Brc Finance is a bonding curve token protocol built on the Ethereum blockchain. The purpose of building the Brc token on the bounding curve is to provide an alternative token supply system, fully decentralized with real backing to create economics that provide intrinsic value. Brc token provides a crypto asset with backing and reserves to maintain its fair market value with price upside. A bonding curve is a mathematical concept used to describe the relationship between price and supply of an asset. The higher the supply, the higher the price. Fully backed by DAI stablecoin. The basis of the bonding curve is the idea that when a person buys an asset available in a limited quantity, then each subsequent buyer will have to pay a bit more for each incremental token. This way, all the tokens and pricing is determined by the math and smart contracts. All the funds used to buy Brc are converted to DAI, which is an Ethereum-based stablecoin whose issuance and development is managed by the Maker Protocol and the decentralized autonomous organization. By converting these funds and storing them in a reserve, there is complete transparency as the amount held in the reserve. This reserve guarantees backing for each Brc token in circulating supply. Every incremental token that is minted and put into circulating supply results in higher price. The Brc token will provide a guarantee of 70% liquidity of its reserve asset at any given time. The reserve asset is set to DAI initially, and the Brc team plans to add multiple reserve assets in the future. The reserve assets will be stored in a smart contract on the Ethereum network to provide complete transparency. In order to provide for continuous development and operations and maintain or upgrade the code, the team will need funds which are taken from every transaction to mint or burn token. These funds will go into a treasury that will represent the decentralized autonomous organization Brinc Finance. We will show shortly where you can keep track of this to see the adoption that is getting. If we look on their platform, they have partnered with CertiK, Consensus Diligence, and DeFi Pulse. CertiK, which is a security blockchain company, audited them a few weeks ago. They did not give a security score, but they did address few things to adjust. I will link it down below if you want to check it out. However, no major concerns in my opinion. If we look into the roadmap from the beginning of 2021 when they started the development, they achieved quite a lot. Now we are still in a testing phase, but they launched their main net recently in last November. They have been audited as mentioned before. This will show that the protocol is safe and investors will feel safe to invest in it. They also recently enabled the governance token, and they are planning to enable lending in the near future too. If you want to follow them and stay up to date, you can follow them on different social networks like Twitter, Discord, or YouTube, where they publish some tutorials on how to use the platform. You can also stay up to date by reading the articles they post on Medium. Important to understand is that Brinc Finance is not a stable coin. A stable coin is a coin whose price is fixed or pegged to the USD dollar. However, the price of Brc token will not be volatile as other cryptocurrencies. Its price should theoretically be stable or discover mean reversion around the value of its DAI reserves. The Brc token price can still fall, but they have designed the tokenomics so that there is a disincentive to selling the Brc token by incorporating an initial fee of 9.9%. This would discourage selling pressure and maintain the price. This will eventually lead into more investors buying for the long term and will make the price be more stable on a constant increase. There are two tokens for this project. One is the governance Brc token and the other one is Brc token. The governance token is an ERC20 token used to incentivize users on the Brinc protocol for staking the two tokens together for higher percentage returns. The governance token is also used to initiate and vote on all governance proposals initiated by the community. The idea is in line with the DeFi industry that the community and token holders should have the right to affect the direction and decision of the protocol. The only ways to obtain the governance token is by purchasing from a liquidity pool on decentralized exchanges or by staking the Brc token. Before we continue, I just want to clarify something that you might have forgotten. We only do educational entertainment, and my job here is not to be your financial advisor, so please do your own researches before investing. The Brinc or Brc token is an ERC20 token that allows minting and burning of the supply by a bounding curve. Brinc is the native token in the Brinc ecosystem, and unlike most of the cryptocurrency projects, Brc is not pre-minted, not sold in initial coin offering, and there is nothing allocated to team or investors. Initially, there is 0 Brc token circulating supply, as each Brc is paid for by a user. Their price and token amount are calculated by the bounding curve math and executed by smart contracts. You can stake the Brc token for rewards as high as 1,585%, depending for how long you stake and which amount you use, At the moment of recording this video, the rewards are in the form of the governance token GBRC. This last one you can sell for profits, or you can use it to get increased yield rewards. In this case, you will have to have the same amount of Brc token and Brc governance token to get rewards up to 80,000% yearly or even more. If you want to buy this token, you will have to use MetaMask, use Arbitrum, the layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum, to bridge your funds from Ethereum to Arbitrum network. After that, you will be able to use the Brinc decentralized app. Note that you will need DAI to buy the token, and you will need Ethereum to pay the fees, which are extremely lower thankfully on Arbitrum, because it solves the very high gas fees that Ethereum has in its main blockchain. If we look into the Brinc Finance platform, as you can see, if you click on swap, you will be able to buy Brc token with DAI. The price is just $0.057, and its market cap is only $300,000, so it is extremely low as this project is extremely new. We can see here the total of the reserve in DAI, which is now $220,000 worth. This is the amount that gets automatically changed in DAI when you buy Brc token. So it uses the value to back it up, but the actual price of Brc, it is set to increase. Of course, for early adopters will be extremely profitable because the value will keep increasing every time someone buys, especially if you stake and you get these initial high percentage rewards. But this profit could worth nothing if the project doesn't get adopted. We then have staking page, where as mentioned before, you can see if you stake just Brc token, you get these rewards on the right. And if you stake Brc and governance Brc, you have much more, as you can see on the left. You then have the option of the time lock to choose, which will reflect on your rewards. If you click on My Assets, you will be able to see your portfolio. You will be able to track your rewards if you stake your tokens. Also details like the average buy price or profit loss information. Lastly, if you click on Analytics, you can see all the different percentages and details of the staking rewards. You can see the price chart of the two tokens, and at the bottom you can see the treasury value used to back up the price of the token, and the treasury, which builds up from the percentage from the transactions as mentioned before. I think this is a unique project. Bitcoin has been created to free us from the financial institutions that centralize money and payment system. Stablecoins solve the store of value problem inherent in cryptocurrencies, because you can sell but without converting in fiat money. Lastly, DeFi liquidity provided a new crypto economic incentive model, but there is a constant valuation problem inherent in cryptocurrencies. Brinc Finance mission is to create a better digital token system which provides for backing, intrinsic value, and decentralized governance. However, its success, it depends on the adoption that this platform gets. We will keep track of all the analytics to value if to invest in the future, so make sure to subscribe to don't miss these kind of information on this and other projects.